My name is Chef John. I'm here to show you how to make a beef Wellington. This may be the first and only episode I'll ever do, but we're going to give it a shot. What the heck? If Gordon Ramsay can do it, I know I can do it. All right, the first thing we're going to work on as the meat gets down to room temperature is to mince the mushrooms down to like a pea size, along with the shallots and, well, of course, the garlic as well. Okay, as you can see, we're making progress. I would highly suggest a food processor when chopping up all these mushrooms to be down to the correct size. But now we'll go ahead and take care of the scallions and garlic to mix it all together to burn off all the excess moisture. As you can see, the mushrooms have come down in volume quite a bit. That's a whole pound of mushrooms right there. Right now we're just trying to burn off all the excess liquids that are in here. You can see there's still quite a bit. And this, I'm not sure how long it'll take, but I'm thinking that maybe I should have done the onions in a separate pan and brought them over at a later time, just so the mushrooms would be able to dry out a little bit by themselves. But, you know, again, this is my first time ever doing this, and I just want to see if I can do it. I think we did a pretty good job here. It's pretty dry. It took about 20 minutes or so. You start off with no heat and just work your way up. And then, well, I'm going to step away for a while because I forgot, well, mustard and saran wrap, you know, kind of two important things. So I'll be right back. All right. So now what we need to do is cut away fat from the tenderloin. You could buy it where it's already trimmed. It costs way more though. So we'll go ahead and take care of the meat, and I'll be right back. All right, went ahead and got off as much of the fat as there is possible. All right, so for Wellington, we're not going to need this whole thing. I mean, it is huge. It's longer than my arm, my forearm. So we'll go ahead and cut off the center bit, which is the most uniform. And then the ends, you just make steaks, freeze them up or cook them up later. But yeah, that's about it. I'll be right back. Okay, see, all right, now we have what our beef tenderloin will be. It's very nice. Here's what, you know, I have, I don't know, 9 to 12 different fillets left, which I'll probably just freeze because there's no way I could eat all that all by myself. And then there's all the cuttings. I mean, yeah, it takes a little bit. A good sharp knife is definitely handy. But that will be our beef Wellington. We'll go ahead and we'll salt all sides and pepper all sides, and we'll throw it in the skillet soon. It's a little hard to do. I'm using only one hand, so bear with me. We just want to get a nice even brown across. So maybe it could have been a little bit longer. We'll see. Okay. And here it is, just covered with mustard. Again, we'll just have to let it sit for about 20 minutes so it just gets right back down to room temperature, where we'll go ahead and try out wrapping the sucker up. Okay, it's been roughly about 20 minutes. Now here's the fun part. To roll this sucker. Now, I'm going to try and do this the right way. If you'll pardon me, step away, because I want to get some of the mustard off my hands. So, let's get this dirty dish out of the way. And let's go ahead and try to wrap this. Oh, actually, we might be all right, and I should have left over the prosciutto even more. Interesting. Okay. Actually, there is enough here. Let's go ahead and take the ends. Now, we've all seen Gordon Ramsay do that weird thing to get it all nice and tight. So let's just go ahead and try to do that. Hey, what do you know? Bam. So it's got its shape. Now here's the thing. You know, some of the videos I've seen, you could go ahead and just refrigerate it for about 20 minutes, 20 to 40 minutes. Or you can leave it in the refrigerator overnight and do your pastry in the next morning. So we'll go that route, see what happens. Okay, now that it's been in the fridge for about an hour, and I have the oven preheated at 450, we're going to go ahead and do the egg wash over the top of it so it gets all nice and brown. Unfortunately, I don't have a brush, so this will be interesting to say the least. But I guess you just got to make do with what you got, and hopefully it'll be all right. I wish I had a brush here, but that's okay. That's okay. This is actually 2 eggs with maybe a teaspoon of water in it, just so it can flow a little bit nicer. Probably don't need all of it. For your first attempt, I'm so far very happy the way it's turning out. It looks decent. Oh no, I just jammed it with the... Oh, that just smooths right out. And there we go. Now, you don't have to do tinfoil from what I understand, but I'm just doing it for cleanup's sake. You know, no one wants to spend the day cleaning, because there's actually quite a bit of cleaning after this anyway. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we got that. It's covered pretty well. Now, we'll go ahead and just make it look somewhat decent or pretty. We're just gonna throw some lines into this. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Do I want to do anything besides that? No, I don't think so. I think what we have here is nice looking as it is. So, all right. Now it's time to go into the oven, 450 degrees, until the pastry puff is nice golden brown. Ta-da! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was in the oven for roughly 45 minutes or so, where it got nice and golden brown at 450 degrees. She just looks nice and flaky and whatnot. Excuse me, again, it's my first video ever. So, don't mind my bandaged finger. Cleaning the knife and, well, oops. But, from what I understand, you're cut slowly because it is flaky. And shall we? Wow. Well, that's definitely medium. Wow. Well, it looks good. It came out pretty well. I think I could have browned the meat a little longer on the sides. I'm not quite sure. But, oh, on a side note, don't use tin foil on this, for the bottom of the pan. Only because the pastry puff stuck to it. It took me a little bit to separate it, so maybe a parchment or something, or just leave it on the pan. It might be even just easier. I thought I was just going to save myself some cleaning. But other than that, if you have any questions, please shoot them over. Bye.